Robert Parish proved that true greatness is built through quiet fortitude, relentless discipline, and unwavering commitment to the team. His career, one of the most enduring in professional basketball history, is a saga of perseverance, consistency, and understated dominance. From the modest courts of Shreveport, Louisiana, to the grand stage of the NBA Finals, Parish rose from humble beginnings to become a four-time champion, nine-time All-Star, and the NBA's all-time leader in games played, an Iron Man of the center position and a paragon of excellence. Born on August 30th, 1953, in Shreveport, Robert Lee Parish grew up in the segregated South as the eldest of four siblings. His father, Robert Sr., worked long shifts at a local plant, while his mother, Ada, kept the household running with grace and grit. Parish's childhood was molded by values of humility, respect, and resilience, traits instilled by his Baptist upbringing and echoed in the family's everyday life. Even as a boy, his towering height hinted at a future in sports. By the time he reached 8th grade, he was already 6'6", and by high school, he was a quiet force at Woodlawn High. Under the guidance of his father, a former semi-pro player, Parish cultivated a refined mid-range game, his signature high-arcing jumper already taking shape. At Woodlawn, he averaged 24.6 points and 18 rebounds per game as a senior, leading the Knights to the 1972 state title. His leadership came not from words, but from action, rooted in his mother's frequent mantra, "Stay steady, stay strong." Off the court, he was a diligent student who maintained a solid B average despite navigating the racial tensions of newly integrated schools. Rather than attend a powerhouse university, Parish committed to Centenary College in his hometown. Though it lacked the national spotlight, he embraced the challenge. From 1972 to 1976, he majored in physical education while dominating the hardwood. Under Coach Riley Wallace, he averaged 21.6 points, 16.9 rebounds, and 3.1 blocks per game. He earned All-American honors in 1975 and 1976 and became one of the most dominant players in college basketball. However, due to NCAA sanctions tied to recruiting violations, not of his doing, his college records were expunged from official recognition. Still, Parish remained focused, embodying a work ethic that would define his professional career. Selected 8th overall by the Golden State Warriors in the 1976 NBA Draft, Parish made an immediate impact. In his debut, he recorded 16 points and 16 rebounds, offering a glimpse into the longevity and production that would follow. After 4 solid seasons with the Warriors, he was traded in a historic deal to the Boston Celtics in 1980. That move would mark the beginning of one of the most iconic dynasties in NBA history. In Boston, Parish joined forces with Larry Bird and Kevin McHale to form the legendary Big Three. Over 14 seasons, Parish averaged 14.6 points and 9.6 rebounds per game, helping the Celtics to 3 NBA championships in 1981, 1984, and 1986. His best individual season came in 1981-82, where he posted 19.9 points and 10.8 rebounds per game, earning his first of 9 All-Star selections. Known for his stoic demeanor, he earned the nickname the Chief, inspired by the silent but dignified character from One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. But Parish's silence was never mistaken for passivity. His game spoke volumes. He played with a graceful toughness, using his textbook jumper, impeccable footwork, and defensive IQ to anchor Boston's frontcourt. His ability to run the floor, protect the rim, and hit the elbow jumper made him a matchup nightmare. Off the court, he rarely courted attention, letting his work define him. Yet his contribution to the Celtics' culture of excellence was undeniable. His durability became legendary. Over a 21-year career, he missed just 43 games, a testament to his conditioning, pain tolerance, and discipline. After parting ways with Boston in 1994, Parish played 2 seasons with the Charlotte Hornets before finishing his career with the Chicago Bulls. At age 43, he won his 4th and final NBA title alongside Michael Jordan in 1997, cementing his status as the league's ultimate survivor. When he retired, Parish had played 1,611 regular season games, more than any player in NBA history, a record that stood until 2023. Parish's final career numbers are staggering. 23,334 points, 14.5 per game, 14,715 rebounds, 8th all-time, and 2,361 blocks, all while shooting 53.7% from the field. He was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 2003 and has remained connected to the game through coaching roles, mentorship, and youth development programs. Yet his journey was not without adversity. Parish faced racism growing up in the segregated neighborhoods of Shreveport and was frequently overlooked early in his career due to his reserved personality. The NCAA's decision to erase Centenary's records hurt his draft stock, and injuries, including a 1983 knee sprain and a 1990 ankle issue, challenged his physical durability. Despite those hurdles, his ability to adapt and persist never wavered. Off the court, Parish's life included its share of personal trials. He divorced Nancy Sod, the mother of his son Robert Jr., in 1993, an event that drew media scrutiny, though he remained deeply protective of his private life. Still, his bond with his son has remained strong, with Robert Jr. describing his father as steady, wise, and real. Parish's advocacy for racial equality and his efforts to uplift his hometown have only deepened his legacy. In 1998, he founded the Robert Parish Foundation, focused on empowering youth in underserved communities, particularly in Shreveport. The foundation has awarded over $500,000 in scholarships and runs annual basketball and STEM camps, mentoring over 1,000 children each year. In 2024, Parish personally donated $100,000 to revamp the Lincoln Park courts where he once honed his game. His philanthropy earned accolades from the Shreveport Times and praise from fans who call him Louisiana's living legend. Parish's post-retirement ventures include a successful stint as an NBA ambassador and appearances on NBA Cares programs. His 2021 Nike collaboration, a retro reissue of his 1984 Air Force One sneakers, sold 20,000 pairs, showcasing his continued cultural relevance. In 2023, Netflix released The Chief's Legacy, a documentary chronicling his career and off-court influence, which garnered 1.8 million streams. Now 71 years old, Parish remains a beloved figure in basketball and beyond. With a reported net worth of $25 million, amassed through $30 million in career earnings, brand deals with Nike and Converse, and real estate investments, he lives comfortably, but without extravagance. He still calls Shreveport home, frequently hosting community barbecues and mentoring young athletes on the same courts where he once battled for respect. On social media, Parish has found a new audience. His YouTube series, Chiefs Chronicles, launched in 2023, has over 150,000 subscribers. On Instagram, where he shares jazz playlists and old B.B. King tracks, he connects with 800,000 fans. His blend of wisdom, humility, and quiet humor resonates deeply. He often shares his favorite quote, "Stay steady, keep grinding," first said in a 1986 Sports Illustrated interview, and now a mantra for many aspiring athletes. In a 2023 interview with NBA.com, Parish reflected, "I never needed to shout. My game was my voice. My work was my legacy." Those words encapsulate a career and a life defined by grace under pressure, quiet strength, and steadfast commitment. He didn't seek the spotlight, but his light shone nonetheless. Robert Parish's journey from a young boy in the segregated streets of Shreveport to an NBA icon is more than a sports story. It's a blueprint for resilience. His records may one day fall, but his legacy, built on consistency, character, and heart, will endure. As a mentor, philanthropist, and cultural figure, Parish continues to inspire a new generation to rise, grind, and redefine greatness on their own terms. Thank you for joining us on this look back at the remarkable life and career of Robert Parish. Until next time, stay steady, keep grinding, and never underestimate the power of quiet greatness.